and welcome to 90 Plus, India's first animated live tuition. So what do we have here? What do I come here with? We have wastewater everywhere, right? Yes, so today's topic is wastewater treatment. How do we treat all these wastewater and make them clean for our surroundings, right? And then let us see what is wastewater exactly. The water which gets contaminated after various works like washing, bathing, mopping, etc. Everybody's houses will be encountered with all these activities every day, right? So all of it results in wastewater. So the water which gets contaminated after various works like washing, bathing, mopping, etc. is called wastewater. So this is wastewater. Now how do we clean it? So we have a very beautiful plant called wastewater treatment plant, which every student finds it very difficult to study. So today I'll teach you everything based on this wastewater treatment plant. So wastewater is passed through screens to remove large objects. So the first process is it passes through screens so that the larger objects will get stuck at the screens and the rest of the water will flow through the second screen. And the next, then water goes to a grit and sand removal tank. So we have to remove all this grit and sand present. They are not very large objects, so they will get removed in the second process too. So they have to be stopped there. So we have a grit and sand removal tank, and the speed of incoming wastewater is decreased, and it allows the sand and the grit and the pebbles to settle down. So after a point of time, these things will settle down and the top water is released into the third process. And water is then allowed to settle in a larger tank, which is, solids like feces settle at the bottom and they're removed with a scraper. So the scraper is used to remove all the dirt and feces stuck at the bottom of the tank there. And then see, it is decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. What do you mean by anaerobic bacteria? The bacteria that can live without oxygen. So they are present in the tank and air is passed. Have you heard about aeration in aquariums and all? You have seen those bubbles coming up from all those pipes, right? They are called aeration, and then aeration is done here, and after a point of time, the water from the top is removed. So that is how we require or we get clean water. So now I'll show you how this is done in an animation, right? See, we have bar screen there, and the bar screen is the substance where it removes the larger particles, and then it comes to the second one. Third process, aeration tank, clarifier, disinfectant, and then clean water is removed. So this is the whole process of wastewater treatment plant in a very good animation here. So if you see the animation itself, you can see all those waste coming from the sewers and sewerage, and then it reaches the bar screen first, and very large waste they are removed through this bar screen first. Like very big bottles, plastic cans, everything gets removed there. And then comes the grit removal tank, which removes the sand and grit present in the water. And then settling tank. Every tank or every impurities will get settled there, and the clarified water goes to the aeration tank. Aeration provides deeper control over the microorganisms, and then comes clarifier, which has the activated sludge, and the anaerobic bacteria will go into the digester, which is called the secondary treatment process, right? And evaporation is done there, like not boiling but evaporation. It do not require any heat access there. And then disinfectant, what is it? Chlorine can be added. It's a very good disinfectant. And then after chlorination, the water is received and we require or we get clean water there. So this is the whole process of wastewater treatment plant in a go. So this finds, all students finds it very difficult, but now it is not a difficult process for you, right? So wastewater goes into bar screening, then into grit removal or grit and sand removal, clarification of water is done, aeration is done, and natural cleaning up and disinfectant. And finally, what happens? It is all good for distribution, for use, for everyday life, right? So it's our duty to keep your environment clean, safe, and healthy. So this is it, guys. So hope you understood every single process behind wastewater treatment plant. So thank you, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.